They called her the Limping Lady. Klaus Barbie, the butcher of Lyon, spread posters, bounties, and fear to catch her, snarling that he'd give anything to, quote, get my hands on that limping Canadian. He never learned her name. She wasn't Canadian. She was Virginia Hall, an American who became the most dangerous Allied spy in France. Virginia began far from shadows and dead drops. Born in Baltimore in 1906, she soaked up languages, French, Italian, German, at Radcliffe, Barnard, and George Washington University. She aimed at the U.S. Diplomatic Corps, but the door slammed. Women and people with disabilities weren't welcome. In Turkey in 1933, a hunting accident took her left leg below the knee. The prosthetic, 7 pounds of wood, leather, and metal, she nicknamed Cuthbert. It didn't slow her for long. When Europe caught fire, Hall drove an ambulance for the French army as Paris fell. In London, the British Special Operations Executive saw what Washington could not: her grit, her languages, her nerve. In August 1941, undercover as a New York Post reporter, she slipped into Vichy, France, and built a resistance network around Lyon they called Heckler, 90 agents strong. She moved money, forged papers, found safe houses, smuggled downed airmen, and radioed London intelligence on fuel depots, troop movements, and factories. Barbie hunted her relentlessly. Each arrest bled more names. My time is about up, she warned London in September 1942, but she stayed 2 more months to spring imprisoned agents. When the Germans flooded the unoccupied zone, she vanished into the Pyrenees, 40-plus brutal miles, 7,500 feet up and down in November cold on a wooden leg. Spain jailed her for the illegal crossing. The U.S. Embassy pried her out. Britain quietly made her a member of the Order of the British Empire. She asked for no ceremony. She wasn't done. In 1944, the OSS, America's wartime intelligence service, sent her back. Parachutes were out, Cuthbert again, so a British motor gunboat put her ashore in Brittany. New papers, Marcel Montaigne, new codename, Diane. Gray-dyed hair, teeth filed to peasant roughness, an elderly shuffle to mask the limp. With a local liaison to speak for her accent, she roamed the countryside south of Paris, mapping drop zones, training cells, and coaxing the Maquis into battalions. Money and airdrops flowed. Rails and bridges didn't. In Haute-Loire, her fighters sabotaged locomotives, blew lines, ambushed convoys, and helped push the Germans out of Le Puy-en-Velay, pressure that fed the momentum from D-Day to liberation. When it was over, she slipped back into Paris and wrote up those who'd risked everything, some alive, many executed in camps after betrayals. In 1945, OSS Chief William Donovan handed her the Distinguished Service Cross. She refused President Truman's public ceremony. Secrecy protected future work. She remains the only civilian woman of World War II to receive that honor. Virginia Hall later served in the young CIA, married fellow operative Paul Golliot, and retired to a Maryland farm. She left no memoir, no victory tour, just a roadmap for courage. When the gate is barred, climb the fence. When the path is mined, cut a new one. And when they say you can't, prove them wrong and disappear into the night. This hero story is brought to you by Legal Help for Veterans, nationwide VA disability law firm. Call today for more information. 800-693-48000.